Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Today on The Real Opinion, we're going to be talking about two movies that in a way deal with nostalgia. One is a horror thriller that is inspired by the horror classics of the past. The other will be discussed in an all-new installment of Did You Know? Here are a couple of quick movie reviews for two films you may want to consider checking out. First up is It Follows. From the very first frame and the very first note of the score, this movie screamed old school. Even though the story is set in a modern time period, the feel of the entire movie felt like it was done in the 70s or 80s. Though not really scary, the whole time there is an uneasy feeling because you are always looking behind the characters to see if the villain is coming. Speaking of the villain, I was incredibly happy and surprised that the story didn't try to tell some dumb story or motivation for the villain's actions. About that music, just about the entire score is synthesized tunes, which totally gives it the feel of a movie like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. And to connect it to the Elm Street movies, sorta, one of the actors sort of looks like a young Johnny Depp. Though it may be a little long, this is a pretty decent old school horror thriller. Now it's time for an all new Did You Know? Did you know that The Breakfast Club is 30 years old? I was about 6 when this movie was in theaters, so I never really got a chance to see it on the big screen. With this being the 30-year anniversary of the film, they re-released the film back in theaters for a limited engagement, which I went to check out. Along with the film, they also showed a retrospective interviewing the majority of the main cast minus Paul Gleason because he sadly passed away in 2006. Now the main question is, does this film still hold up? The answer is whether you are a brain, an athlete, a basket case, a princess, or a criminal, this movie is still relevant to this day. So if you've been stuck in detention and haven't seen it, don't be a neo-maxi zoom dweeby and check it out. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.